Apologize for the delay this morning. Welcome back down on Smoke on Cigars TV. And this is Cigars, Coffee, and Conversation. Hey, good morning, almost afternoon, everybody. Again, I apologize, man, for the delay. I had to go and see the doctor this morning. I had to get some shots, oh man, I got the side nerve going on and whatnot. Um, so I had to get that taken care of, and again, apologize for the play. So, hey, back with me this morning. She was a guest hanging out with us on Wednesday for Red Cup Wednesday, and we kind of cut up a little bit. So this morning we get to get into more in detail, in depth conversation with Miss Lady's Essence of Lady Essence Mobile. And I am going to add in it. And there she is this afternoon. Look at me. Good morning, man. I apologize to you. How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Good. Actually. I said I'm still looking forward to get on this morning. I got my boozy coffee, and ready to go. I drink coffee no matter what time it is. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. So, yeah, like I said, I'm dealing with this whole sciatic nerve issue, and I have to go and get these steroid injections from my back and whatnot. And, doctor called me and said, "Hey, can you come in Friday morning?" And I was like, "You know what? I can't miss out on the release." So again, I do apologize for the delay.
That's fine. As long as you are in good health, that is what is important.
Oh yeah, I gotta be. If not, people around me don't like it so much. So I gotta ask you, Red Cup Wednesday. How was your experience on Red Cup Wednesday?
I had a good time.
Okay.
I had a good time, and I received a lot of great feedback. So thank you once again for the invite.
Yeah, the team definitely enjoyed you. A couple other folks enjoyed it. Matter of fact, they should be having more folks coming away as far as getting of course, looking at getting cigars and everything and whatnot. So,
and I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Really good show. So we gotta talk now. We gotta sit here and have an actual conversation, ladies and gentlemen, with Lady Essence, because we did what we didn't. We got the drinking. Got the talking junk, and it just went off from there.
Right. We had a good time.
Yeah, we had a great time. So who is Lady Essence?
So Lady Essence is just a simple girl from Connecticut. I've been in Tampa 19 years. I moved here from Boston. Professionally, I'm in healthcare compliance. And part of my role in healthcare compliance is really to identify risk and come up with remediations, right? To mitigate any gaps in the industry. So, with that being said, and then me being half analytical and half creative, I found that there was a gap in the cigar industry, and that was women representation. So I took that and said, okay, well, I'm going to create a need or remediation for this gap. I looked to see what exactly is out there, what would make me different, what would make me unique, and how it would allow me to stand out. So here in the Tampa Bay area, there are so many mobile lounges that are here. So I didn't want to duplicate. I didn't want to be the same. I didn't want to have the same element. Everybody had their own niche. I had to find out what was mine. So I have developed an infused cigar line, and that is what's making me different from everyone else.
Okay. So we said develop an infused cigar line.
Yes.
You sent me a couple of them, and I did. Ladies and gentlemen, I smoked the old fashioned on Wednesday night, so that old fashioned was phenomenal.
Thank you.
I think we got two more in there.
Yes.
And I'm going to smoke, so definitely the old fashioned was phenomenal. So, let's talk about the idea. Let's say doing different. The idea behind the infused cigar. What truly made you want to do the infused cigar, and just a couple of your steps of how you go through your process. But I don't want to give all your secrets away.
Okay. So what made me want to do infusion is because I like options, right? Most women love options. We like options in shoes and wines and clothing and purses, right? So I like to give people options. prior to me having a cigar line, I used to do upholstery chairs and I used to do wine baskets. Same concept. I always wanted to get to know my client and give them a customized experience. So with my cigar line, I wanted to make sure I had at least one stick for everybody. You may like large gauges, you might like small gauges, you may like it more flavored, you might like it more robust and less flavored. So I want to guarantee there's at least one stick for everybody on my line.
Okay.
So I definitely have different sizes. I have different wraps. I have different gauges. It's got to be somebody will enjoy at least one stick, and that was my purpose.
Okay. So let's go through your sticks and what you have. And if you notice, I'm using my selection.
Oh yes.
Good morning.
Good.
I'm continue to enhance my smoke.
Yes. So I am going to have my coffee, Kahlua, and moonshine stick today.
Okay.
And yes. So this is what I'm going to have to go along with my coffee and Kahlua. So this is how I'm pairing today with my beverage of choice. I am also, I'm going to use a V cup though, which is my favorite. V cup. So on this particular stick, it has 3 different ingredients, right? It has freshly brewed coffee, it has a caramel moonshine, it has some Kahlua, and it has some other secret ingredients, right?
Mm-hmm.
So on this particular stick, so there's 3 ingredients. I didn't necessarily put them all in at the same time. On this one, I dipped this cigar into the liquids and let it sit, and then I use just like a regular carton to hold in the moisture. And then I allowed it sit for a certain amount of time. So I did a time study, let it sit before I added the next flavor in. So what I do is try to do it in small batches. So that way I can guarantee that each stick is going to be flavored throughout or infused throughout the stick.
Okay.
So with that having 3 different liquid elements, so that's 3 different infusion and drying times for this one particular stick.
So when you say you dip the cigar, just like you putting a little bit, you putting the whole cigar in there. How we on?
So for this stick, I saturate the whole entire stick. The whole entire stick is saturated. Okay. And then I let it dry, and then I do the process over with my next ingredient, let it dry, and do it again. So this one takes the most time because it has the most ingredients in. So it's really, really flavorful throughout the whole stick. And I believe I sent you one of these.
You do. I have it in there.
Yeah.
I have it in there. So when we go through that process, the drying time, is it, so let me make sure I get it correct. Dip it. Let it dip, and then now you let it dry out. You let it dry completely before you dip it again.
Yes.
And then go through that process. So how long does that process actually take you to create create those couple cigars in that process?
So each process, I let it sit and dry 2 weeks in the container. And then once I've done my third level of fluids, then I let the whole entire cigar dry. Okay. So I had to do a long time study for this particular stick. Not all of my sticks are done this way, but this one, because it has 3 layers of ingredients, is why this stick is doing it that way.
Gotcha. Okay. Hey, good morning, Lou. Good morning, Nico. How y'all doing? Hey, good morning, Mio. I see you just hopped on as well. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Cigars, Coffee, and Conversation. Again, I apologize for being late. I am on with Lady Essence, and we're back to talk about her cute cigars. So you got that one. I think you got a couple of, I'm gonna say, strains. So you're pushing right now.
Yes, I have 6. Normally in my line, I have 5. I have 1 summer stick, so it's going to be a limited edition, which is my peach crown stick. That will not be a stick that I will hold the whole season. That will just be just for the summertime. So I have 5 in my line and 1 summer stick. Okay.
Mia says she bet that tastes good.
I hope so. My very first one, I call Lady Essence, and this is the spice rum one. As you can see, it's a smaller gauge. It doesn't take as long at drying time as it would be compared to the moonshine one. So you'll see there's different gauges. I have Nicaraguan cigars, I have Dominican cigars, I have Connecticut leaves, I have Maduro. So it's going to be something that will cater to at least one person in my line.
That sounds good. That's what's up. So when we talked the other night, you're saying when it comes to the mobile lounge, you're not um op- not operating right now, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So what's the plans of when's the time like we can actually see you out there in the mobile lounge, start moving around, going from town to town, city to city, state to state?
That is a great question. My intent was to start with the mobile lounge and then add the cigars on. But because I came across some challenges legally and with including
Mm-hmm.
family, I had to change the direction. I had to go with the cigars first, and then the mobile lounge will come when it comes.
Okay.
Um, Challenges with working with family, I had to learn that one. So I'm hoping soon. I'm really hoping soon that the mobile lounge will be up and running. It will be more of a party bus format where you
Okay.
can smoke on the bus and we can do some touring of Tampa Bay at the same time.
That's not a bad idea. Matter of
Yeah.
fact,
Hmm.
that might be that's a pretty good talking idea.
Hmm.
Mia said make sure you follow her out there on Instagram, Dominican underscore pineapple. Make sure you go follow Mia.
Okay.
But that's
Will
something.
do.
Yeah. And everybody on here watching right now, y'all make sure y'all go out there, y'all follow Lady Essence on Instagram. I got an Instagram information right here and the website information. So make sure you go out there and follow her. Get the cigar
Thank
store
you.
support. Support it.
Yes.
But yeah, that's not a bad move. The party bus deal would be that would be clutch. Like you
Hmm.
said, set it up the city of Tampa, hit a couple of those cigar lounges or whatever event it is along the way.
Hmm.
That'd be clutch.
Yep. So I'm excited about it. Just like how I used to do the wine baskets and the upholstered chairs, it's going to be very customized experience. What I may like may not be what you like. And I'm going to do the same thing as far as the mobile lounge. I'm going to interview you. I'm going to find out what you like. So I'm going to find out where you want to see, and then I will customize your ride based on your feedback. So
Mm,
the next ride may not be the same as your ride, when there might be two people on the same ride. You're going to always have a different experience because I feel very strongly about catering to the client.
right. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to that. So when I
Thank
do
you.
get down to Tampa,
That's
I'll be looking
right.
for that. I'll be looking for that customized ride, and I need something flashy. I want something to say the Cigars is on the side of it.
Uh-huh.
Maybe my face on the windows.
Okay.
No,
I got
not
you.
New York. They got the taxis there. Thing with the bank. Yeah, I need something. I need all that.
Oh,
I
I
need the bells and
got you.
whistles.
I got you. I mean, Tampa has a lot of new areas that's popping up, a
Hmm.
lot of rooftop restaurants, a lot of cigar lounges. I mean, it's a lot to do here in Tampa Bay these days. And I really want to give that experience to people who are visiting or people who live here and just don't have the time to say, you know what, I want to try this new restaurant. I haven't had a chance to go there. I could bring you there. And you can smoke a good cigar and have a nice cocktail while you're doing it.
That's cool. So cutting lights. Are you doing cutting lights
I
for
can.
events?
I can.
Okay.
Yes.
So people, if you're watching, thank you down there in Tampa and surrounding areas, we're not booking because she does cutting lights. So she can do cutting lights. She can do birthday. Let's see. I will be there next weekend for my birthday.
Listen, look me up. I'll make sure you have a cigar so you can enjoy your day.
Me is gonna yeah. So vibe. Lou is always Lou don't sit down. Every time I turn around, Lou is going somewhere. Lou, make sure you get down there. You link up with this young lady. You go hang out and take your equipment with you, which I know you will. Um, I will tell you, man, you're gonna have to do another dog. You're gonna end up doing another interview. You're gonna get one in with her.
Mhm.
So what's the plans for the weekend? What's Lady Essence going to get into this weekend? how many cigars you put, getting out in front of people with the cigars and whatnot. What's going to be the ultimate plan?
You know what? This is gonna sound kind of boring. I don't have no plans. Oh, wait a minute, I'm lying. I am
There you go.
going to a Mexican restaurant called Casa Mia. It's brand new. I haven't been there. It's on Rocky Point of area of Tampa, and I'm hanging out with some girlfriends on Saturday night.
So if y'all want to catch him, y'all catch out in the streets and make sure you got them doggone cigars with
Look, I
them.
probably have plenty in my purse, so don't be afraid to walk up to me because I'll have some.
So what I'm trying to do is try to get people to catch you while you're smoking. So how long have you been actually smoking cigars?
So 5 years, and by accident, I was in Ybor. I had was hanging out with a friend, and there was this small bar called the Last Bar. I want to say maybe it's on 19th Street and 7th. So we turned in there so we could have a conversation. It was a smaller cigar lounge, and it gave us an opportunity to talk. And so when we went in there, ordered a drink, somebody was smoking, and I was like, "Okay, what are you smoking?" And the person introduced me to that cigar. It was a Tibet cigar, and asked me if I wanted to try it, and I was like, "Yeah, sure." He lit it up for me, told me how to light it, and I enjoyed it. From that moment on, I went searching. Where can I find this cigar? I kept the label in my case for my phone so I could remember to order it again.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I started.
Okay. So has it been a few cigars the whole time, or have you been like
No, no, nope, nope, nope. I like anything Drew Estates, from the ladies to acid to Tibet, and that's how I started. And I
Okay.
liked the fact that it had a little bit of flavor to it, but it wasn't overpowering like a
Mm-hmm.
Tatiana. So that's what the concept. I just went with what I enjoyed and then expand upon that.
Right. And I think I did that years ago. I had a buddy of mine who he always see me with cigars and posting cigars and stuff. He asked me about the cigar, so I didn't want to kill him. Honestly, I didn't, because at this point I'm smoking full body cigars. So I
Right.
didn't want to kill him. So I recommended I recommended, I think it was, I don't know what I recommended. I don't know if it was acid. It was something from the acid
Something
line.
small, something a little light to medium.
It may be like a Cuba. I don't. Yeah, I don't remember. I tell you about myself from CRS. I can't remember shit. And so and he said, "Oh man, I love it. I'm gonna smoke the cigar with that. Hey man, this is it for me. This is a great cigar." So I told him, I said, "Let's explain something to you." I said, "Your palate is going to change."
Mm-hmm.
He
It
told me that.
evolves, right? It evolves. It grows with you. Your curiosity grows, and it's like, okay, let me try this. Let me try that. You're not going to enjoy every cigar.
Mm-hmm.
You're just not, because it's a very personal experience. And some cigars I just don't like, so I won't buy it again. And some cigars that I enjoy, I tend to buy over and over again.
Right. And I will tell you, within about 3 months, that Joker was calling me back, telling me that I was right.
Hmm.
He was on full body cigars before you know it. So
Wow.
it's definitely a change, definitely a palate
Hmm.
change when it comes to
Hmm.
coming to smoking cigars and everything. Now he got the full experience. Now I think what I did when I turned people on to cigars, um, it's like they get hooked. And like they got their itch now. And they've been smoking cigarettes for years, but it's a
Right.
different experience when it comes to smoking cigars. So I
Hmm.
talked to them about it, and they look at me and like, man, I'm trying. Once they try it, it's gonna turn them back after that.
Uh-huh.
Me
And I was
personally,
so grateful for the guy who taught me, because he showed me how to inhale and not to go through my lungs. He told me how to breathe in and breathe out properly. So he really took his time with me. And for that, I'm grateful. So that's another thing I wanted to add to my
mm-hmm,
company, is to teach people how to do it right, so they can enjoy it instead of have that bad experience and then never return back to a cigar. Because that could have happened my first time if he didn't
right.
lead me right.
He got the number, didn't he?
Hmm.
He got the number, didn't
Maybe.
he?
Maybe.
So, and I said to most conversations we have, like, You know, I asked loud when they started smoking. It's like, yeah, I seen this guy, and he was talking to him. Blah,
You
blah,
know, he was looking cute with it.
and
I
he
was
was
like,
looking good over there. And I said, let me try. And, this, you know, and then always, women, ladies, every time I ask y'all about how y'all got smoke,
it's always some man related, right?
Y'all related to me. Somebody said, yeah, I saw this guy. He was talking to me.
I tried not to even say it was a guy. I
He
tried not to.
had to tell me. He lit it up for me. He showed me how to hold it.
He tried to, show me how to suck it in and blow it out.
I bet he lit it like that.
Let me get that for you. Let me get that for you.
Let me get that for you. Here you go. Let me get that for you. You wanna,
oh, yeah. This is how you want to hold it.
You know, like shitty grin on his face. Yeah, I know. Y'all ain't slick. Y'all think y'all slick. Y'all ain't slick. I know the game. Hey, fellas, watch out, man.
It was a setup. It was a setup all along.
Hey, watch out, fellas. It's setting you up. All right, it's setting you up. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe, fellas. Don't fall for it. I'm telling you right now.
It was a very intriguing conversation. It was a very intriguing exchange. That's how it was. I was like, oh, what he doing? Okay.
See? There it is. There it is, right there. Ludo, don't let me shake your head at me. You know I'm telling the truth. You know I'm telling the truth.
Teach me the way. That's what I was. Teach me.
Yeah, there you go. So, me personally myself, man, I've been smoking cigars probably about when I got serious about it is when I was in Afghanistan. The contract thing. That's probably like 2013. Probably 2013 when I truly got serious about smoking cigars. Now I was smoking off and on. Years ago, I was stationed overseas in Japan and whatnot. I get a cigar on the weekend, and I was that guy like on the weekend. I get a cigar, I get me a bottle of Johnny Walker, sit on my porch, music and whatnot, and I was relaxed. It was cool. I got to the point to where it became an everyday thing for me. So now smoking cigars is like an everyday thing for me. So I would say just like 2013, a little bit prior to that, I've been doing this for a very, very long time. And the reason I ask, a lot of the time I ask folks those questions because I get those responses again. I kind of be surprised when I get the responses of saying, well, I just started, or it's only been a couple months or a couple years or whatnot. And I like to ask the question, okay, what truly got you into it? Some smooth, dark, gable looking joker over there, there you go.
Dumped the man and kept leaving.
Get it. And so I asked that question because I want to know, how much and then the not just the start the smoking part, but the continued love for it. When it comes to cigars, it's I don't say it's like an addiction. I would say it's a continual love to it because there's a lot of different stuff that goes into it when you smoke it. You're smoking, you're enjoying it, you're enjoying the flavor of it, you're enjoying the conversation that you have around it, you're enjoying the style that you got. So there's a lot of different things that come along with it when you start smoking cigars. So when we talk about the culture of it, how do you see the culture of the cigars and how you fit into the culture of cigars?
Gotcha. So I would say my first time smoking was 5 years ago, but I didn't join a cigar group until last year. I joined GTG just 1 year ago. And that kind of just opened the door to see there were a lot more like-minded people that I wasn't exposed to. And in different cities, GTG represents. So I just found like the culture is opening up for Black people, is opening up for women. And I'm like, I got to be a part of this. What better place than Tampa, Florida to be part of this culture? I mean, rich in culture with cigars. And I just wanted to grow with it and bring my own element so I could be also part of this culture, what I bring to the table.
That's a great mission statement.
Let me write that down. Hold on.
Don't worry, I got it on record.
You got it on record. Thank you.
I got it record it, so it's live stream. So I turn it to like a short or reel or something like that.
There you go.
But yeah, we'll get it out there.
There you go. Yeah. But yes, I really enjoy the cigar. I enjoy the relaxation of it. I enjoy just the element of peace. I can really enjoy it by myself, or I can enjoy it with company. So it's just an element of relaxation to me. A good conversation, a good drink, a good vibe, good music, a good lounge. All that is important to the experience of the cigar.
So when it comes to, if you had a, besides your own,
Hmm.
okay, if you had a favorite cigar, what would it be?
My go-to is my first one. I always go back to number one, and that's the Tobacco by Drew Estates. That
Okay,
is my go-to
okay,
cigar.
I understand. Okay, I
Got to go
so
back to the beginning and give that respect. If I don't see nothing else that I recognize or enjoy, that's my go-to.
okay. So if you saw something else that you recognize and enjoy, what would you pick up? If we went to
I
Walmart
like
now,
I like Conscious cigars too. That's a local cigar company that we support heavy in the Tampa Bay area.
oh
So
yeah.
Conscious Cigar, I enjoy his as well.
Hey, shout out to Kevin
That's
over
right.
at Conscious Cigars. Kia, him and Kevin constantly put it down on the daily.
That's right. He's
Just
doing
ran into
big
them.
things. I'm so proud of him.
Kev doing it. Just ran into him again. Down at the Charleston Smokeout.
Hmm.
Always a humble guy, very knowledgeable, and for sharing information, sharing the wealth. Um, looking at working with him on a couple of things. So y'all definitely be on the look out for that.
Good. He's good
Definitely
people.
do some collaboration with him. And like I said, Kev, real good guy.
Hmm.
When I first came across the conscious, it was on IG, and I saw the conscious. I'm like, okay, well, let me order a couple. Let me give it a try.
Hmm.
And yeah, I've been hooked since then. So Kev, hey, I've been hooked since then. So
Hmm.
yeah,
And
appreciate
likewise, I'd seen him on Instagram, and I had read a couple of articles about him, not even knowing that he was local until
it.
I was introduced. And I was like, wait a minute, I know you. I just read an article about you. Didn't
Mm-hmm.
even know he was lived in Tampa Bay. So that was awesome that I had that resource right there.
So when you smoke,
Hmm.
normally what time of day do you smoke?
Usually at night. I usually don't smoke during the day unless I'm at some day party and it's called for it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Stephen M says if you're ever in the Chicago area, visit Windy City Cigar Bar.
Listen, I love Chicago, not in the winter, but invite me in the summertime, please.
Yeah, Steve, I don't know if there was an invite for me or her, buddy.
I know, I'm going to take that invite. Sorry.
I appreciate you. I
Hey,
appreciate you checking
Steven.
in. So, any of y'all that's out there watching right now, if you're in the Chicago area, check out the Windy City Cigar Bar. I'm pretty sure you're gonna have a pretty good time with it.
Good.
So you talked about the tobacco. First,
Mm-hmm.
now when we talk about your beverage of choice, you said
Mm-hmm.
you normally smoke at night.
Mm-hmm.
Which most people do smoke at night. Me, I smoke all day, morning and night. I wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Hey, no matter me, I get smoking. Cool. And it's black on. Cool.
All
Right
right,
on. Okay.
Steven. Thank
So
you.
beverage of choice. What would be your beverage of choice now? And when I ask this,
Mm-hmm.
um, since you have your own line of sticks, the beverage of choice you would choose to pair with them,
Mm-hmm.
and to include that go-to stick at tobacco. So what would the beverage of choice be? The all beverages.
So Wednesday, I was drinking gin.
Mm-hmm.
So for the last 3 weeks, maybe a month, I've been on that French 75 heavy.
Okay.
And I usually get it with gin, right? My bartender puts a little grenadine, I think, or cherry flavor at the bottom. So it's like the cherries down at the bottom, kind of like a gumdrop almost. That's how it looks
Uh-huh.
in the thing, but it's really cute. So I've been on that gin heavy for the last month, but it all depends on what I'm smoking. So last night I had my peach crown cigar, and I drank peach crown and iced tea last night.
Okay.
Who said thumbs down to the gin? Oh, it was a
Oh,
thumbs down to the peach crown. Which one y'all didn't like?
I don't know what it was, but it sure was me. Who gave that thumbs down?
Look, I like
Hey,
peach crown because you don't need nothing else with it. It's sweet enough that you just all you needed was some ice. But I did try it for the first time with um, iced tea that had some lemon in it.
I want to know who gave that thumbs down to the doggone to the comment. Be bold now. Be bold. Don't run down. Be bold.
I wanted to
What you
know,
say?
was it to the gin or was it to the peach crown? Which one?
Yeah. Come on with it.
But I've been on that gin for about a month on doing French 75s.
Okay. So if you had to travel somewhere to smoke, you know,
Hmm.
I know I love traveling and whatnot. Where would you where would you like to go, or what would be the best place to travel to go and just sit back and enjoy your cigar smoking experience?
Listen, I love a rooftop. So if I'm going anywhere, I'm going to try to find one that allows smoking or a lounge that is rooftop that sells cigars because that's my
Okay.
thing. Rooftops have been popping up real heavy in Tampa Bay, so I love to experience somebody else's. New York City, I'm from Connecticut, so New York City would be sweet. I have a friend that lives in DC. I love DC area, Baltimore, Maryland area. I love Atlanta. I love Houston. So a rooftop lounge or outdoor space is that's what's up for me, especially when it's warm outside.
Okay. That's cool.
Hmm.
So we talked about Nicaragua earlier.
Hmm.
Now,
Hmm.
would that be your favorite region of cigar region come from? What region would you
I would say
prefer to smoke in?
yes. The majority of my line has Nicaraguan wraps and fillers, so I want to
Mm-hmm.
say yes. Yes, I have one that's a Dominican, and then I have one that's both together.
Okay,
So
okay.
yes. Hmm.
Yeah, whoever posted that thumbs down, they still ain't said that yet.
Come on, come on, tell me what you didn't like.
Yeah, come
'Cause we
on.
was talking about
Come
alcohol
on.
drinks at the time, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, come on with it. Yeah, tell me, let me see that thumb down. You know, hey,
Right. It might have
say
been
it
that
and
peach
say,
crown. They might have thought it was too girly. I don't know.
hey, man, say it with your chest. I drink peach crown. All right, I
Me too.
drink
I
peach
like
crown.
it.
Hey, what's up, Sin? What's going on, brother? Hey, we got. Hey, so y'all know the steam is back. He sold out. He went into the lab and he made some more. So steam is
Okay,
back on the shelf. Get the steam. Okay.
get it.
So I like a lot of gangster movies. Okay,
Gangster
like
movies.
the yeah, like the old school gangster movie. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Goodfellas, Godfathers, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So and they got these. So cigar smoking scenes in movies to me are kind of dope.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're a movie watcher like me,
Mm-hmm.
and you got a cigar smoking scene, what would it be for you?
It gotta be Scarface when he's in the hot tub. Boom. He laid back in his luxury
Lay back,
house with
chilling.
that big old
Uh,
tub, making boss
uh,
moves, demanding shit. That
Arena,
right there. That right
Arena.
there. That's right
It's
there.
okay.
That's
Just,
right.
just love me in
It's
the
all
morning.
right. We're gonna be all right. That's the attitude he had. Yep.
And that goes back to the style I was talking about. There's so much of a different style when you see people, with the cigars. I look back at a lot of pictures back in the day when I see, people like Sammy Davis Jr., Bill Cosby, all these people back there with cigars. And
Hmm.
what I tell people before is that, once upon a time, and no offense to anybody that's out there right now, but once upon a time, cigars was looked at as you had to be up here. Like
Hmm.
it's almost like you had a certain status
Right.
if you
Hmm.
smoke cigars. And people
Hmm.
who smoke, and even now, there's with people who are not truly who truly don't have a lot of knowledge of cigars, they feel that when you smoke cigars that you got this status that you way up here, or you got money in the bank, you got
Hmm.
this, you got that. That may be the case. However, they don't
It's a
understand is the
sophisticated appearance when you smoke a cigar. It has an
and
element of being intriguing. It's, I don't know, it just makes you feel a certain way when you smoke it. The conversation should be elevated, the people
mhm.
should be elevated, the vibe should be elevated, and that's what the cigar does. It kind of elevates your class.
Classic. Exactly.
Right. You was trying to say that on Wednesday. I'm not bougie. I don't My girlfriend said I am, but I didn't think I was.
Look at your pinky. Look at your pinky. Look at your pinky.
Right. It gives you a little class when you smoke.
So have you found yourself in a situation where you had to actually kind of explain that to people and kind of break it down to them when it comes to, your love for cigars?
I'm trying to think. Have I had that situation? I don't think I was challenged with that yet.
Okay.
I mean, it's,
Well,
it's so part of the norm in Tampa that no one's actually asked me. That was a good
wait till
question.
wait
Yeah.
till you go back to Connecticut. Let them ask
Listen, I went home and I did a cigar tasting to my homeboys,
you. Mhm.
and they loved it. It was in the wintertime. We was outside, but he had some heaters. Right, thank God. I was probably overdressed because me in the wintertime don't get along no more. Right, I've been gone too long. And so I did a cigar tasting. I had two of my beginning cigars. I had um, this one with the spice rum, and I think I had the bourbon. And I want to say I had this one too. I had three with me, and we had a good time. And these are men that I grew up with that are now smokers on their own terms. And then by me being here in Tampa, developing my own line, it was easy for me to go home and introduce my line to them. And they were so proud that they watched me grow up. And this is what I'm developing now. And so they wanted to support my business.
Right on. That's what's up. And just to let Sin know, this is actually what I'm smoking. I'm actually smoking the steam right now. Um, it's, it got some steam to it. It got some steam right on time for the summer. So, like I said, we got upcoming events that we got to plan, that you got to plan. And what I would like to see, you post them out there, so we can get out there and share them to the world to see what
Mhm.
Lady Essence got going on. I'm looking forward to when Lou gets down here and gets set up with you. 'Cause I know she's gonna do a fine interview with you. Um,
Okay.
and continue, just looking forward to your continued growth. But
Thank you. I am so happy. Lady Essence, mobilelounge.net. Um, Log on, subscribe, follow me. Um, it's coming and it's going to come heavy when it's out there. So I'm excited to really put my feet out there and put the work out there.
that's what's up. That's what's up. And I can definitely dig it. Like I said, y'all, when I came across and I saw her whatnot, I hit her in the inbox and hey, be interested in having you on the show. Like what you got going on. Let's do this thing. Let's make this thing work. And that's what it's all a part of
That's
us
right.
growing. And I may say the same thing every week, but I don't care. But in order for us to, push our goals or whatnot or what we got going on, we got to be able to grow together. So, hats
Right.
off to you.
Thank you so much. I
It's
appreciate the invite and your interest. I appreciate your fans tuning in and chiming in and support.
right on. So it's just a courageous market um, to get into when it comes to cigars. There's so many different brands of cigars that's out there.
Yep.
There's different cigars, there's different mobile lounges, there's different
Yes.
cigar lounges. There
Yes.
are even different podcasts.
Yes.
So I give big shout outs to everybody who take the opportunity to jump into this arena because it takes a lot of courage. Um, Sometimes you get a little discouraged, but don't just keep on dog and push.
Yep.
Keep on
Keep with
pushing.
your passion. If you really love what you're doing, let that be their driving force. Is that the love you have for the culture, and let that
Yeah,
just guide your way.
exactly, exactly. So it is Friday, and we got a
It
little.
is Friday.
I don't know what it's going to do here in out here in Georgia today. Like rain a little bit. I don't know. But I know tonight. Those who watch and those in nearby area, Metro Atlanta, I will be at Sip Cigar tonight, 8 Roseboro Drive, Newton, Georgia. I'll be opening the shop up at 5. Um, and we'll get going. We're gonna have tonight. We'll have on deck. Hey, what's going on, Laura? Happy Friday to you. We'll have on deck tonight, or Chef Marty. Gonna be on deck tonight, so he gonna pull up on us with his food truck. Hey, so come out tonight. Come on down and Newton tonight. Come hang out with us, man. Again, 8 Roseboro Drive, Newton, Georgia, Sip Cigar. I will be opening up at 5. Um, and I will definitely show you a good time. So,
All right.
Lady
Come
Essence,
on
you got
out and
anything else?
support.
You got
Thank you
anything else
so
you want to say before
much.
we get out of here?
Yeah.
You got anything else you want to say before we get out of here, man?
No, just thank you so much. I appreciate the invite. I hope I'll be invited back again when more things are out and popping. When you're ever in the Tampa Bay area, please look me up. I would love to meet you in person and give you
Right
more
on.
sticks.
Right on. I can dig it. I can dig it.
That's right.
Okay. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I apologize for being late this morning, man. I had to see the doctor this morning. But this is Cigars Coffee Conversation. Hey, make sure you come back later on. Check us out on Wednesday night on Dog on Red Cup Wednesday. That's where we really get we really get into it, and we be struggling the next day when we go to work. And but we have a doggone good time. We got some great guests come on. We got more guests come on in the future, and you just don't have to reach out to me. You can reach out to the team.
Mm.
Sin out there at Cloud Bros. You can reach out to Z out there, Red Cup Theory Drinks on Z Entertainment. You can reach out to my man Sal and Kenyon and Guns, Cigars, and Apparel. Okay, and I just any one of us just hit us up and we can sit down, we can talk, we have a great conversation.
That's
One thing I
right.
say before I get out of here, I gotta tell everybody, man, do right by each other, do right by yourself, man. Love yourself, love one another. Um, every day that we get to wake up, open our eyes is always a blessing. So please take that blessing. Once you open your eyes in the morning, everything else will really come out there. So get the hatred out your heart, let everything go, just have fun with it. Be yourself, because I'm gonna be myself at the end of the day. All right.
All right.
So with that being said, again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Cigars Coffee and Conversation with Lady S and Mobile Lounge. And until the next time, I'll catch up with you. Again, y'all love yourself, love one another, and I am out.
All right.